Alright, welcome to Random Acts of Carving. Today we're going to be working on a hiking stick. I haven't done one of these in a while. This is got a little bend to it, but I think it'll be alright. It's a nice size for carving. I'm going to try to do a zombie. I haven't ever done a zombie, and I think I can make him look pretty cool on here, so we're going to try that. Here we go. Just wanted to say thank you for everybody that's been subscribing. I've got a lot of new subscribers lately. Trying to make some new content, trying to keep it interesting, some variables. So yeah, we're doing some new stuff and stuff that I haven't done before, and just trying to do some of the old stuff to keep the variation going. So like I said, man, I love you guys leaving the comments. A lot of great comments. I got some people wanting to send me some stuff, but yeah, it's been awesome. So yep, keep subscribing and hitting the like button, and leave some comments, and we'll get some neat stuff out to you. Here we go. Alright, and we're starting roughing this thing out. I'm down a micro motor for this carve, and I have the one that takes my 3/32 bits, but I don't have very many bits for it. So I'm just going to work a lot with the Dremel, because this piece of wood was really hard. I bought a little Dremel, it's called a stylo, up at the Lowe's, and I'm not going to recommend it. It didn't really work too good on this piece of wood. Like I said, this piece of wood was really hard. I have used it a couple times on some cottonwood bark and some buffing, light buffing, and the problem with it is anytime you push on it at all, it just stops. It just shuts off, and then you have to take it off of whatever you're working on, push the start button again, it'll start back up, and it runs until you push a little wee bit too hard, and it shuts off again. So I'm not going to recommend the Dremel stylo. It's cheap enough. If you're just going to do a little bit of real light stuff with it, it's fine, but not really any good for carving, as far as I'm concerned anyway. But I am going to hang on to it and just do some little, give it some little jobs to do. Starting off on my zombie here, just kind of getting them roughed in. I drew a few lines. I have a picture that I'm looking at, and so I don't really need too many lines. Just kind of a rough idea. I'm not trying to make it look exactly like the picture. Just kind of make it look like my own thing, because I'm just switching it from a piece of paper to a 3D model. So the Dremel with the maybe not the coarse grit, but I think it's like a medium grit saber tooth burr on there. That seemed to be working the best on it. I had a pretty pointy one, so I could get some of the detail worked in a little bit with it. And I do have my other micro motor that's smaller, with the 3/32 bits, but like I said, I only had a few bits for it at the time, and so I could do like the teeth and stuff like that with it. But anything big, I had to go back to the Dremel. This may have been a piece of crepe myrtle that I've had for, it's either crepe myrtle or Melaleuca, but I think it might have been a crepe myrtle, and I've had it for several years. It was sitting inside, so it's really dry, and it really got hard. taking a pointy thing. This is that stylo right there. Just real small bits. It worked okay. It had enough power to spin really small stuff, but if it got up to a 1/4 inch around, it just stopped. Adding this guy's brain in, after I got it all done, I realized I didn't split it in half. So he only has one hemisphere on his brain. Maybe he has a northern and southern hemisphere. It might be split the other way. Doesn't really matter. It probably tastes good anyway. This guy didn't have a lot of hair on his head, so I was trying to make what little he had look really nice. Yeah, that should do it. We're going to do a little of dental work here. Cleaning up a little bit of the plaque and that. He has a beautiful smile, though. I was using the little stone carving bits in this, and they were working pretty good. Like how he just kind of stares at the camera. This is just some of his fans. They really love him for his brain. I had planned a few more things than I did put on this stick, but man, it was just so hard to cut it. So I gave up eventually. I had some more stuff down here at the bottom a little bit, or part way down, but it was taking me several hours to do. It was not really that hard. It was just the wood was really hard to work with. Got to ride the horsey a little bit, clean up the bark and taper it down a little bit. That little flex cut draw knife works really well. If you're in the market for something small, it's really small. It works good for doing like hiking sticks and stuff. So I had my little zombie accoutrements here. A couple of gravestones and little skeleton hands sticking up out of the dirt. Alright, let's get this thing painted up. Just using acrylic paints. You can see there, that's just water and acrylic paints, like craft paints from Hobby Lobby. Kind of mostly make all my own colors with it. I'll put the colors on it, but then go back over with a wash or something and darken it up or lighten it up and mix it and make it different things. I was using the blue and the black and the white and making different colors of gray for his skin, and then added a little bit of green to it just to give it a green tinge. Kind of like a zombie's equivalent of a tan. Yeah, Halloween's coming up, and I think this one's going to fit right in. Okay, got this zombie stick done. He's kind of scary looking. Looks a little like me. Anyways, doing these self-portraits, it's hard to, you know, get them right. But I think I got it pretty close. But yeah, I got the little graveyard scene. I got a little skeleton hand on there, and just kind of, if you can get the whole thing in there. But yeah, it turned out pretty cool. I did put a coat of tung oil on here just to richen it up a little bit and kind of protect it a little bit. I didn't want to go real deep right here with these carvings because this is kind of going to be the handle of the thing. You're going to be sliding your hand around on there in different places, so I didn't want anything sharp sticking out or grinding on your hand while you're walking. But yeah, turned out pretty good. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment if you want, and hit the subscribe button if you want to see more of this, and we'll see you all next week. Thanks for watching.